Tired of feeling tired? Done with diet culture? Overwhelmed by conflicting nutrition and fitness messages? Then join us, your hosts of the Nutrition Revolution podcast, as we take a deep dive into all things women's fitness and nutrition. I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Tabitha. And together we are debunking diet culture myths and giving you the tools you need to finally see the results you're looking for. It's time to revolutionize your nutrition and training. All right, welcome back. Another episode, the Nutrition Revolution podcast. Today we're going to talk about starting small, avoiding the I need to do all the things trap that I think so many of us fall into. And I know pretty much all of my...
do sometimes.
I mean, yeah, same. Yeah, I think it's human nature, especially if you're like a high functioning type A, anxiety riddled human.
Well, I mean, honestly, like why start something if you're not just going to change your entire life?
If you're not going to overhaul everything
What's
and
the point?
Lose sleep over it and not do it perfectly, then why even try?
Yeah.
That's been my real glow up, is letting go of
learning
that mentality in every aspect of my life. I feel like I've spent the last 15 years cultivating that with my nutrition and fitness, and I'm in a really good place. But again, listeners, I've spent the last 15 years, working on that mindset. But like, I also have to apply it to other areas of my life as a business owner, as a mother, as a wife, as a member of community and all of that. It's hard to avoid I need to do all the things trap.
It is hard because in your brain at 3:00 in the morning, when you're thinking about who you want to be the next day, it's like, oh, I could do this, and this. Yeah. Like, why not? And then when you wake up and you realize, oh, I have kids, and then this wants me, and then somebody's sick, and
I have a job.
Yeah. It's like, oh, wait, in my brain, when everyone else was asleep and the house was quiet, that all sounded really good. But now reality has hit and I can't actually do all of the things at one time. This is why I started the meal.
Hold that thought. Okay. Even if you can, doesn't mean you should.
Okay.
Because your peace and your mental health and your ability to like breathe and have downtime is so valuable. And that's something that I've really been focusing on probably the last 2 years, is just because I can doesn't mean I should. Okay. Sorry.
Know your plate. Know what you can put on. Because then you're not going to burn out.
Because I have lived my life so many years with just my one girlfriend says to me that I love to keep my plate one crumb from falling over. And like, I remember she said that to me probably 2 years ago. And I was like, okay, ew at first, but then I was like, also, wow, that's really insightful. Like, you're so not wrong. Yeah. And then I'm like, am I running faster than I have strengths?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. I think there's that.
I can't be alone.
Like, you wear that badge of busy, right? Like, you look important and busy all of the time. And I've gotten over that part. Like,
somehow you must be more valuable.
Yeah. At some point,
if you were totally unavailable and maxed out.
Yeah. At some point I was just kind of like, you know what? I don't care if I'm just at home doing what I want to do. Like, busy is no longer important to me. And I don't need anyone to think that I'm like super popular. Like, I don't need to be busy. I want to just do the things I want to do and slow down. I feel like COVID kind of taught me that though. Like, slow down, focus on what you want to focus on. You don't have to do all of the things unless they bring you joy. And in my house, it's like, if it does not bring my husband and my kids and myself joy, then it is not what we're going to do. It's been like a very
cleansing.
Cleansing and life is so much more relaxing.
Yes,
like, I have enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yes, I do actually have time to read a book.
Yeah.
And I do have time to rewatch Grey's Anatomy episodes from season 1.
Yeah. I think that, like your you look at your calendar, like I live in my Google calendar, and sometimes I look at my calendar and I'm like, I have nothing to do this day. What could I fill it up with? And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't need to fill it up with anything. Like, I'm good. I'm going to read today. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So in our season 2 opening episode, we talked about getting back on track and about like letting go of guilt, you were living your life, right? You didn't fall
reestablishing.
off. Yeah, you were living your life, reestablishing. And just that was kind of like a short little episode. So now we're going to dive a little deeper and talk about starting small and avoiding this I need to do all the things trap as it relates to nutrition and fitness.
Yeah.
Because most of our listeners are here to get nutrition and fitness help.
That's right.
I think this episode's really important as a layering piece and a segue into getting back on track in a healthy, sustainable way that works for you. So let's break it down for listeners. We'll start with some mindset approaches, and then we'll go into like anchor habits for nutrition and fitness and how we can get back on track without doing all the things.
Yeah.
And avoid that trap for good.
So what kind of mindset do we need?
I think your approach should be to start with one win. Because when you try to win all the things, you are literally walking right into the I need to do all the things trap. So what is one thing that you can start with today?
Yeah. Having that mindset of like, I accomplished something.
Yes.
And the gratitude, having some gratitude towards yourself, letting go of like shame and guilt of like, I didn't do all of the things, but I did this one thing. Right.
Yes.
So, I think that one's really important because that's, I tell people like, they'll say, oh, I messed up today. And I'm like, well, messing up how?
Right.
Well, I didn't eat all of my protein that I was supposed to hit. And my
but
first
they still
thought
got 100 grams. It's like, that's a win.
Did you hit protein at breakfast? Yeah. Well, that was your goal. So you won. You did the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reframing your mindset from that negative, I failed.
Right.
Or I fell off.
Yeah.
To no, I did this.
This is why I think that it's important to do that one thing as soon as you get up in the morning. Like, what is it that you can win at as soon as you get up? Because it kind of sets your day up for success, right? Like, okay, so if I eat protein at breakfast, that was my goal. I'm done. It's
You've
over
already
with.
won.
I've won the day.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that is a bonus.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. My personal first win of the day is making my bed.
That's good. I do that too.
I love my bed when it's
if
fully
I did
made.
nothing else today, at least my bed is made
you know
when
what?
I get in
At least if you come into my house, you'd be like, oh wow, she's got it together. Look at her bed.
Yeah.
So nicely made.
Yeah.
I think also too, starting with one win, right? So, okay, instead of revamping your whole routine, pick one habit, like you said, protein at breakfast or breakfast period that is not just coffee.
Yes.
Because listen, coffee is not breakfast. Don't know how many times I have to say that and how many different ways I can say it.
Yeah.
Coffee is not breakfast. So have your coffee in the morning if you love it. I don't want to, keep anybody from that. It's a little joy. But let's add some egg bites that you could prep easily in one day for the week. And some mixed berries that you could buy, like a mixed berry bowl at Walmart or Safeway or wherever you grocery shop. And like Nutrition by Addition, you starting with one win, I think it builds momentum instead of burnout.
Yeah.
Because I think we can all, if we're being realistic and being honest with ourselves, we can all think of a time in our life where we fell into the do all or nothing, do all the things trap, whether it was nutrition and fitness related or for our career, education, family, whatever it might be, that we ended up had all this like energy and we were like super excited and then we were trying to do all the things and then we just crashed and burned after 2 weeks. Maybe you even made it a month.
This is why diet culture doesn't work.
Oh, so true.
Yeah.
That's
all or nothing.
That's a whole nother podcast episode.
Right.
But so build momentum instead of burnout with starting with just one win a day. Also, we did talk about this in last week's episode, but not in quite as much depth. Ditching like the making up for lost time mentality and mindset. So progress isn't erased by a break. You don't need punishment, these like grueling, extreme 6 days a week workouts or an extreme diet or a cleanse.
Cleanses.
Because you took a break from something.
Yes. Well, I think we need to say that, like coming back from vacation or coming back from being away or being off of your routine, you do not need a liver cleanse, a juice cleanse.
Your liver and kidneys are detoxing 24/7, FYI.
You do not need to do that. You do not need to cut out all the carbs, all the sugar, all the whites. Just eat and establish your routine and habits.
I actually worked with this with one of my clients this summer who went on a vacation, and they had a weight loss goal and kind of a weight loss and body recomp goal. Went on vacation, came back, and they're like, just not, they're kind of deflated, you know, disappointed, I guess, maybe in their choices. And they said they were like, I'm actually doing no carb right now. I'm going to try that out. And I was like, okay. I'm like, well, tell me why. Why are you wanting to try no carb? And she explained why. And I was like, you know, you went on vacation, you lived your life, you enjoyed your vacation. Maybe you did overindulge a little bit. Okay. That's going to happen. That is life. Now you're going from one extreme to another, right? You went from sort of binging, okay, overindulging, to now you're going to be so restrictive. You also are trying to exercise. Carbs are fuel for that. Like in the past, I was like, how have you felt in the past when you've done no carb? I'm like, when you first came to me, you said, I try to eat no carb, but then I end up feeling like crap and I have no energy by the end of the week. And then I'm like dreaming about carbs, and then the weekend hits and it's like pizza and donuts and burgers and pasta. And, you know, I'm like, so why don't we instead change that from no carb to making my carbs count? That they're going to come from 75% whole food sources, right? Reframing it,
right?
Not making up for lost time,
right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's so much better. I mean, that's essentially what you have to do to make this a lifestyle, right? So like if you're not on a diet, this is just how you're eating, this is how you're living. When you eat food like that, this is a lifestyle, and it's just part of getting back into it.
Yeah. And I think the third piece here for mindset and approach is focusing on your consistency, not your intensity. So a small, repeatable action like a solid, balanced, nutrient-dense breakfast done most days are going to take you a heck of a lot further than one perfect week of eating less than 100 grams of carbs a day.
It's that mindset of like, I am consistently good at what I do.
Yes.
Not occasionally great.
Yes.
Right. So
I
you
like
have to
that.
be consistently good,
not occasionally great. Yeah. Focus on consistency, not the intensity of it. So less extreme, more focused, more consistent.
Exactly.
As we apply this, then kind of moving on, as we apply this to our nutrition, I think reestablishing balanced meals for me is my go-to with any client. It's never the context of, oh, okay, yeah, you overindulged and you were like way over in all of your macros and your goals for 10 days. Now for the next 10 days, we're going to have to be the total opposite. Like that works for no one. So aiming for, okay, let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to protein and plant foods.
Yeah, I think the first thing I do when I come back from vacation is my normal Sunday routine, which is grocery shop, get all my proteins, get all of the foods that I know I'm going to eat, and I meal prep all of the proteins, and I wash and prep all my veggies.
Love it.
They're in the fridge ready to go, and we can get right back to what we've always done.
Yeah. And just let go of whatever happened on vacation.
Right.
You were living life. You enjoyed it. No guilt, no regret. Moving on. It's done. And you can't go back and change it.
Yeah.
So don't dwell on something you can't change that doesn't serve you. It just hurts you.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Gotta let that go.
Gotta let it go.
Gotta let it go. Skip the cleanse mentality.
Yep.
Oh, it drives me crazy.
I know.
Let's focus on hydration and whole foods.
You mean you don't need coffee enema?
I have never tried a coffee enema. I'm going to go out and say that I never will. Okay. But yes, let's not do that.
Okay.
That actually sounds really awful.
I know.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Skipping the cleanse mentality and then make it easy on yourself. I feel like we're always trying to reinvent the wheel. And it's like, keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Right? The kiss.
For sure.
Keep it
simple, stupid.
I mean, and I like keep it simple, sustainable.
Yeah.
Plan easy, go-to meals. Like we literally have a taco night every week in our house because it's a meal that I don't have to really think about to put together. And I can get some variety. I can do ground beef tacos, ground turkey, chicken in my slow cooker and shred it.
Right.
Shrimp, fish. Like
tacos,
there's so many options for tacos that I can get some variety.
Yeah.
But it's one night of the week where like it's an easy add to my instant cart or my grocery delivery or pickup or in the grocery store if I go.
I think that every week we have taco night. We have some sort of a protein bowl.
Yes.
And then we have some sort of just like stir fry something night. Like those are our basic, like, this is what we have, because I already have those proteins prepped and they're easy just to like toss together.
A meal you can put together in under 30 minutes.
And if we skip taco night, my kids are like, wait, we didn't have tacos this week. Like,
we get it twice next week then. Yeah. So stocking your fridge and your freezer and pantry with easy things that you can grab and go. I'm a big fan of during busy, like both my kids play a fall sport. So we literally, because I have a middle schooler and a high schooler, so when their games start up, middle school's Monday and Wednesday nights, high school's Tuesday and Thursday.
Of course.
So, I'm not being Susie Homemaker in the kitchen for hours.
No.
And I can't do
There's
it.
There's so many quick grab options that you can make.
Rotisserie chicken, throw it over some bagged salad and go get yourself a loaf of bread from the bakery. Yeah. And boom.
Easy peasy.
Or rice that's already microwave it, or made ahead of time for you with a can of beans and that rotisserie chicken, and throw some taco sauce, spices, seasoning,
Soup
whatever.
Season's coming, man. Soups, we don't even have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Throw things in the slow cooker. Yeah. Things to make your life easy. Yeah. Anything you want to add about nutrition?
A lot of times when people think about that nutrition overhaul, I'm going to, fall's coming, I'm going to cook more at home, and they go down the path of like Pinterest, or I see all the time people like posting on social media, what is everyone cooking for meals? I need ideas. You don't have to make these Pinterest perfect meals. Like, just do something simple that gets you the macros that you need and that your family needs, and it's more sustainable just to do it that way of like.
And if you are someone that likes trying new meals and wants a Pinterest worthy meal, because I will confess, I like variety in my meals, but I will look at my schedule and I'll be like, okay, I know that this Friday night or Saturday or Sunday, usually for me it's Sunday evenings, we don't have something going on. So I could spend a little more time in the kitchen. I could whip up a Pinterest worthy meal. And it may not even be every week. It may be like every week during this 6-week crazy season till fall sports wrap up. So you can still find ways to...
I love cooking.
Get that satisfaction. If you are someone that wants to try new foods and meals and gets bored with the same things, but then during those busy times, take advantage of those same things. So, all right, nutrition, reestablish your balanced meals, skip the cleanse mentality. It's not helping you. Don't actually need it. Plan easy go-to meals. Anything else you'd add?
No, I mean, I think that if we're going to talk from a fitness standpoint,
moving on now. To fitness. Yeah. So moving on to fitness.
Yeah. So fitness, I think, is one of those that like people try to outwork their vacation habits, right? Like, I ate all of this and now I need to go and kill myself in the gym.
Yes, they are going to atone for that overindulgence and like workout.
You don't need to make yourself throw up by going and doing like these 2-hour intense workouts. I really enjoy like creating some sort of a movement habit. So like for me, when I'm feeling like kind of in that fitness rut, or I feel like I need to just get myself back into the gym, I make a goal to like walk. So I will make sure that I have to get my workout in before I get on my phone or something like that. Like a I guess stacking a habit, but also like pairing a habit with a reward, right? So, anything to just get my body moving again. And I find that once I start even just walking, like sometimes I will be like, I don't feel like doing this. Like yesterday, my kids, we got home from vacation and they were like, let's go on a bike ride. And I was like, that's the last thing I want to do. But we went on our bike ride and then I was like, oh, I'm out here in the gym anyway, putting the bikes away. So let me do my pull-ups. And then, it kind of builds on that. So start with something that you can do that you don't have to think about. And then from there, you'll kind of grow on that. So like, I don't have to think about walking. I have my shoes, put them on and I go for a walk. And then it builds into like, well, let me stretch out. And now I'm on the ground. So let me just do something. So
I love that concept, stack your habits. So you did the bike ride with your family while you're putting bikes away. You're like, okay, let me just do a couple reps of pull-ups because I'm right here, kind of bang that out. Walking after school drop-offs or after you have your lunch. If it's a nice day, get out of the office,
and
go walk
I told my clients, look for opportunities to move, right? So if you keep that mindset look for opportunities to move. You'll find yourself parking further away. You'll find yourself, instead of sitting in the car and scrolling on your phone while your kids are at sports, you'll be walking around and using that time to get in your fitness. You can take the stairs instead of like little things.
So many
we know.
things. Yeah, it all adds up. Absolutely. Yeah. When I worked at Dell State University, I was a grant administrator for years before I had my son, and resigned from that job. And we had the intercampus mail. And I think I maybe shared on this podcast before. I can't remember. But anyways, if you've already heard this, you're hearing it again. But we had intercampus mail, and everybody, like if you had to send something to student affairs or another office somewhere on campus, you could just do intercampus mail, and it would be like same day delivery. Or I could just get up and I could walk it. And so I kept an umbrella in my office, and I kept a pair of comfortable, I would call it my cross campus walking shoes. And rain or shine, I would get myself out there once a day, and I would do my campus drop-offs. Yeah. It wasn't every day, but like that was a way for me to take a break from my desk.
Yeah.
You know, when I was sitting there 8:30 to 4:30, get up and get some extra movement in, while also then being able to actually see the people that I needed to drop off materials for, get the signatures, and get that kind of connection with people in other parts of the Dell State community, building relationships and networking and then also moving. And it was just nice getting fresh air. So there are things you can do to find movement that isn't a quote unquote workout.
Yeah, I have a couple of you who are tech people, and they're like, but I'm just in calls on meetings like all day long. And so some of them now have either walking pads or they just pace. I had one guy pace, and he sent me his thing, and it was like 8 miles that he did just pacing because he was on calls all day.
Love it.
Like, I just walked around my couch, walked through my house. And
I do that a lot too. When I'm on client calls, I am pretty
pacing
much
and moving.
never sitting still.
Right.
I will be... And then when I do like my meal log reviews, because I do those weekly for my clients, that way I'm not like having to do it every day. So it's like Wednesdays are meal log review days for my clients. And I will go set up on my treadmill and I will walk while I, it's a slow, it's just creating easy to walk, but opportunities for movement that are real, sustainable. They fit in with what you're doing. I'm multitasking.
Right.
Yeah. It makes it work. Yeah. Absolutely. And that's what I think that ties into with fitness. Like, celebrate your total daily movement, not just your workouts. Because the truth is, your structured workout is a drop in the bucket when it comes to your total energy expenditure.
Right. Yeah. Like I could go to the gym for 30 minutes every day, but it's what I do before and after the gym.
Absolutely.
Has a huge
the biggest
difference.
impact on your total movement. The movement you're getting in.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. I would say, from all of this information, there's a formula that you guys can use. We'll call it the practical reset formula. Pick one nutrition anchor habit. For example, an actual breakfast with protein. Not a Starbucks latte. Not just a Starbucks latte.
You have a latte with something else.
Yeah. So that's your nutrition habit, your anchor habit every day. You're going to have that. Then pick one fitness anchor. Example, a 15-minute walk. Whether that means it's 15 minutes pacing your house while you're on a call, inter-office mail, getting up, taking 15 minutes of your lunch break to walk around the office. If it's not nice out, walk up and down the stairs. If there's a stairwell, I used to do that too.
Yeah. All the stairwells are always.
Stairs, and then 3, do those 2 anchors consistently for 2 weeks before you layer.
Yeah.
Before you add on something else.
Yeah.
That's going to help you ease back in, actually pick up and make these things habits, and avoid the I have to do all the things trap.
Yeah. And it'll put you in that mindset of I'm doing something.
Yes.
To celebrate. Yeah. Something to win with.
Give that a try. Practical reset formula, nutrition anchor habit, fitness anchor habit. Do it for 2 weeks before you add anything else onto your plate there. And then let us know how that works for you.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right. Good luck, guys.
Thanks for spending your time with us. If you found this podcast helpful, we would love for you to share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe on your podcast platform. If you have nutrition or fitness questions you want answered on future episodes, we would love to hear from you. You can submit these questions to our email, thenutritionrevolutionpodcast@gmail.com, and follow us on Instagram @thenutritionrevolutionpodcast.